Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Red. Welcome back to my channel. This is Donkey Kong Country Part 6. And yeah, this should be the finale. So here's King K. Rool. And I like his theme song. It's very, very fitting. Okay, and this is my first time ever like playing this too, so oh my gosh, he's fast. Okay, first off, we just dodging his crown so far. And oh my gosh, he is pissed. He's like tackling us. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without save states as long as I can. But hey, I actually feel like the game had gotten easier as we went along. So this actually might not be that hard. We gonna see. Okay. He gonna tackle, then throw the crown. Oh, jump right there. Okay, and this song is kind of epic. I won't lie. Dang, I don't think we get no type of checkpoints. Or do we? Oh no. Okay, cannonballs. Okay. We got his first little phase down pat. Now he gonna throw cannonballs. This is my first time playing this part too, y'all. Like, I've never gotten this far in the game in the past, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do Diddy Kong. He jumps a little bit higher. Okay. Oh no, I ran right into that. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make a save state. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, but don't let me forget to mention, before I started recording this part, bruh, I didn't even save. So I had to do the whole last, like that last whole world that we did the last video. I had to do that like before this. So, oh my gosh. Okay, cannonballs. Okay, the cannonballs are kind of easy to see their pattern. Wait a minute. Oh, they're coming back. Okay, bet. He gonna throw his crown. And I don't know his other attack. Oh, more cannonballs. Okay. Just dodge them. Okay, this ain't. Oh no, why did I jump? Okay, they come back another time. Okay, bet. You know what? Let's see. I probably can do this in like, let's see if I can do this in one go. I feel like the challenge right here is he's tackling it like different, what do you call it? Different times. Yeah. Okay. Okay, they're coming back. It's kind of hard to see. I swear, this is another example of, hey, what if y'all added like widescreen? You could see things a little bit more ahead. Okay, they're gonna come back. Oh no, why did I run into that? I'm tripping. Okay. Wow, that was it? Dang. Oh wow, okay. That was kind of anticlimactic, I won't lie, but dang. Okay, so this is the end, y'all. Oh my gosh. Or is it the end, question mark? Okay. Wait a minute. Don't tell me he has like another phase. Yeah, he has another phase. And oh. Man, y'all, how? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all really had me thinking that was the end. Okay, I know he's gonna jump. Okay, so just stand right here. Oh, and I should have known that. I'm just not realizing those credits did not even have like real names on them. They're literally like talking about like the Kremlins and stuff. Oh no. Okay, hop over you. Okay, was that it? Okay, I think that was it for real. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. His boss fight was a little more challenging, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, well done, Donkey Kong, my boy. Who'd have thought a young whisper like you could have beaten that bunch of no good criminals? You've made an old man proud. Okay, go and look in your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. Okay, bet. If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. Okay, we not finding everything. I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. And I'm pretty sure there are. And yay, the bananas are back. Okay. Word. Okay, y'all. Yeah. So this was Donkey Kong Country 1, or Super Donkey Kong, as some people call it. There are actually different versions of this game. So there's the Game Boy, like Donkey Kong Land, which is like a demake, but it's kind of like its own original type of thing. But it's like very much like heavily based on Donkey Kong Country 1. And then there's actual like Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color. I haven't really had my hands on those games before. Probably because by the time I was like coming up, the Game Boy Color was kind of phased out. It was really more like Game Boy Advance and like DS. But I never had a physical Game Boy Advance. My cousin did, so I didn't really have a chance to play those games. The only Donkey Kong games I really remember just playing growing up, other than, you know, some of these Donkey Kong Country games on the Virtual Console, was like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I remember the Game Boy Advance version, and they had like some like DSiWare. Those were cool. But do you really consider those like Mario? I mean, do you consider those like Donkey Kong games? But anyway, but this game was fun to play through for the channel though. Like I said, it looks very nice, sounds very nice. Sound design is very nice. Movement, Donkey Kong and Diddy, they control pretty well. I wouldn't call them slippery. I've heard some people say that they're like slippery, but really, I don't know. But yeah, beautiful game. I think the difficulty is like, it is cool once you get the gist of everything, but I ain't gonna lie, like some of the level design has very like dickish enemy placement. I won't lie. Like if y'all ever played like Sonic 2 Metropolis Zone, that's what a lot of the game gives me. Like, but anyway, I digress. And oh yeah, we have other characters like Funky Kong, Cranky Kong, Candy Kong. Candy Kong doesn't come back, I don't think. Or maybe she does, but I think they like change her appearance or something like that. And yeah, I love Diddy Kong. This is his first game. And yeah, I think this was a cool like reintroduction to Donkey Kong, considering that before this he really was just still like the arcade Donkey Kong. So yeah, I think this is a cool game. And oh my gosh, he pimp slapped him. Makeup. Okay. Oh wow, I've never seen these animations. That's kind of cool. He said, I did this using one life, and I took less than an hour. Oh no. I don't think I can do that. Definitely don't think I can do that. But yeah, this is a cool background. This is supposed to be the house. Yeah, but I am interested in playing future games though, so I don't know exactly when, but I am gonna get into, you know, the second and third game, the one with Diddy and Dixie, and then hell, we may get into Donkey Kong 64 after that. So y'all stay tuned. On the other hand, this may be a little off topic, but yeah, I am going live, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, and y'all make sure y'all look at the live tab, and make sure y'all subscribe too. I haven't asked y'all that in so long. So, and while this credit scene is going, if you didn't made it this far, like seriously, you need to subscribe. Subscribe, like the video, and yeah, this is a long ass what do you call this? Credit scene. Okay, there's Miyamoto, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, and Rare made this. So sad that Rare is not like a, well, I think Rare, I don't know what Rare is doing these days, but they made a damn good game with this one. But anyway, this your boy Red. I'll catch y'all on the next I'm getting tongue twisted. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired too. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next playthrough. And yeah, so ciao. Okay, so this part hasn't been that long so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this little extra time we got to just take a look at the Game Boy Color version of the game. So this came out in 2000, I want to say, or like 2001. I want to say that the Japanese title is like Donkey Kong 2001, but I think this came out in 2000. And as you can see, this is like a render of Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong 64. But you got some print options. I think there was like a Game Boy like printer accessory you could have, and I guess they're like collectibles and stuff you can get in this version. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. And this is a Game Boy Color like exclusive. So I don't think you can play this on a regular Game Boy. And as you can see, look at it, it's literally Donkey Kong Country. Now there was Donkey Kong Land, and I've actually already like played this a little bit, but there was Donkey Kong Land, which came before. I don't remember what year, but it was like for the OG Game Boy. And that, it doesn't really necessarily, it's like its own original thing, but it's like heavily based on Donkey Kong Country. That's what I hear. I haven't really played it myself. I've seen it a little bit, but yeah. But anyways, like, but yeah, this is literally like Donkey Kong Country, like for the Game Boy Color. There are some compromises, as you can see. Like, it's 8-bit, but it's pretty detailed for the Game Boy Color standards. Yeah. So the Game Boy Color actually had like very similar to like the new 3DS. It was like it wasn't a full blown like new thing, like new system, but there were like improvements that, you know, some newer games could like take advantage of. Like, I think the processing power, like different components about it were like better. I don't exactly what, I don't know. I'm pretty sure maybe like the RAM and stuff was higher, and something else. I'm not really like a tech person, so I couldn't even be able to tell you. One big difference, as you can see though, is when you have, instead of having both Kongs on screen at one time, you only got one Kong. So, oh, I almost fell right there. Okay, let's try that one more time. And I'm not doing, this isn't a full playthrough. We're not playing through the whole version of this. We're just taking a look at it. Yeah, it's actually like, I don't know. I know it seems like not very like exciting to look at right now, but like, I'm pretty sure this was like very like impressive at the time, like very impressive, because this, even the way it plays almost, even the way like the physics and stuff, it's very similar to the Super Nintendo version. So I very much appreciate it for that. The only issue I could see is, like I was kind of saying during us playing the Super Nintendo version, is because of the screen not being like wide or widescreen or whatever, it's gonna be like probably harder to see some things coming more up ahead. So upon your first playthrough, because the more you play it, the more it's kind of like you kind of know what's coming up. But yeah, Cranky Kong is here. Like literally everything is here. I'm not sure exactly everything that was added to this version. So yeah, maybe we'll play this on the live stream one day. See the snakes here. Oh yeah, and also another like visual difference is when you have like your animal buddies, you're just your animal buddy. You don't have a sprite of Donkey Kong and Diddy like riding the animals, which kind of a bummer. But I mean, hey. Okay, and oh my gosh. Okay, actually, let's just go ahead and go a little further along. Let's talk to Candy. Okay. Okay, this is different. Or is it? I don't remember. Every time we jumped in the cannon on the Super Nintendo version, nothing really happened. Okay, and Funky's here. Let me show y'all this boss fight. So yeah, I honestly, yeah, it looks cool. As I told y'all already, I grew up more in like the Game Boy Advance and DS era and 3DS, so didn't really have any. I don't really recall having any Game Boy Color games. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I'm trying to think, did my cousin? I don't think so. I don't remember my cousin having a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy. I think he just had like a Game Boy Advance. Okay. Yeah, you can roll on enemies. And animations and sprites are pretty faithful. Yeah, because it's already crazy enough that the Super Nintendo game looks and runs almost kind of like a 32-bit game. And oh no, I fell off. Yikes. Okay, let's try that one more time. Oh no. So the hitboxes are still very sensitive. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. It's very snappy getting back into the stage. I do appreciate that. Okay. And this is the only, pretty sure. I don't know if they did the second and third game, give it the Game Boy Color treatment. I want to say, nah. I want to say they didn't, because I'm pretty sure that they knew that they were gonna just go ahead with the Game Boy Advance by this point, because 2000 is very late. This is like, I wouldn't say it's like the complete dead space for like Game Boy Color, but like 2000 and 2001 is kind of like, I feel like like it's definitely like going out the door like very soon. But who knows? I have no idea when the last Game Boy Color game was. I'm pretty sure I give it like what, probably the last one, maybe like what, 2004 or like 5-ish. Maybe. Have no idea. Or probably not. Maybe before 2004. I'm not sure. Okay. Uh-oh. Dodge the B. Okay, and they don't do the little dances when you complete the stage. And okay, here's Minecart Madness. Let's see. Is the screen aspect ratio like a problem? I'm not gonna harp on the music too bad because this is like the Game Boy. So, but I mean the music is still kind of, I mean it's worth it. It sounds like the SNES songs. Of course not as good quality, but I mean it's the song. And oh wow, I barely made that. Actually, oh, there they go. I was gonna say, where's the old dudes on they minecarts? Okay, be careful. Okay, and I feel like that jump wasn't as tight as last time. Okay, go over here. Okay, bet. So this would make so Donkey Kong Country has like how many versions? The Super Nintendo version, then Donkey Kong Land if you want to count that, then this version, and then there's the Game Boy Advance version. So that's 4 different versions of literally the same exact game. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna let this probably be one of the last stages we play. Ooh, hop over here. Yeah, I as y'all can see, I think I'm getting my play, like my I'm getting a little bit better at the game. Yeah, we're definitely getting into the second game. I want to see what it's about, because I hear my homeboy told me that the second game is actually like superior in very many ways. So I'm actually very curious to see what Donkey Kong Country 2 is like. Okay. And I don't think this guy comes back in the next game. The little frog. I think our rhinoceros and the swordfish does, but not the other guys. Okay. Yeah, Donkey Kong sprite isn't that shabby looking either. And y'all take in context, like y'all are looking at, and me are looking at this on like a big ass like computer screen or like phone, even phone screen, honestly. The Game Boy Color screen, like looking at it, you know, that's how it's intended to be looked at, so it makes more sense on a screen like that. I just hate that the Game Boy Color does not have like a what do you call it, backlight? But yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's like very easily like moddable. I told myself that that's probably gonna be the next little retro handheld I get. Definitely gotta get my hands on a Game Boy Color. I don't know, it just seems so cool. Okay, let me make sure I get this jump this time. Okay. Can you jump on the bees still? I ain't finna bother with it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, roll on him. Oh, barely made it. Okay. Oh, and another thing that can y'all see there, like we're actually like transitioning on the map. Cause y'all know the Super Nintendo version is just like the screen cuts. But yeah, anyways, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. So yeah, I thank y'all for sticking around. This was a good playthrough, and I hope y'all stay tuned for the ones we have in the future. So this your boy Red. I will catch y'all on the flip side, and